It's official, the Director of Residence Life has a new face. Thank you for joining us. I'm Angel Mendez. In our campus news segment this week, we talked with the newest hire in the Office of Student Services, Elisa Pai. The 2008 Stevens College alumnus started as an admissions counselor for Stevens back in 2012. Because she's still new to the position, Pai admits she has yet to set any long-term goals, but plans to pick up where Ryan Smith left off. Now you'll remember Smith resigned from his position for another opportunity back in September. Right now, Pai's only concerned about making the transition as easy as possible for the entire campus. And you might also notice several of the new recycling bins across campus, and we found that they're all purchased through a grant from the Mid-Missouri Solid Waste Management District. Stevens project manager Richard Perkins said the $56,600 grant funded the now more sleek and modern bins located in common spaces around campus like Stamper Commons, the bookstore, the library, and residential halls. Perkins said it's yet another part of the sustainability effort on campus to reduce Stevens' carbon footprint and save money. Yvonne Chamberlain, Director of Leadership and Diversity, mentioned another green effort is to reduce paper flyers posted on bulletin boards by installing new flat-screen televisions around campus with event security alerts and videos. We'll, of course, keep you updated on when you can expect those changes when we know more details. And following this week's campus events, Onnit's Haley Johnson attended one of the biggest annual races in mid-Missouri for a very timely cause. And Haley, how was the turnout for the event?
With October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the annual Susan G. Komen Mid-Missouri Race for the Cure happened this past Saturday. The 5K walk-run began downtown at 8 a.m. The Stevens College team did not happen because we were 2 members short, but interested people were encouraged to sign up individually. The idea for the race started in 1982 after Nancy G. Brinker promised her dying sister, Susan G. Komen, that she would fight for the end of breast cancer. The mission of the race is to empower and ensure quality care for those fighting breast cancer. The Susan G. Komen Foundation has donated more than $2.2 billion, earning the title of largest nonprofit donor for the fight against breast cancer in the world. Don't forget that Clue is having their 3rd annual bonfire at 8 p.m. tomorrow in the Mecklenburg Playhouse Theater. Clue is providing hot apple cider, s'mores, and hot chocolate, but you have to bring your own cup. If you're looking for a way to get more involved on campus, admissions is now accepting applications for overnight hosts for prospective students. The event dates are November 8th and 9th, as well as November 15th and 16th. For more information or to apply, email visit@stevens.edu or stop by the admissions office on LRW 2nd floor. Back to you.
Thank you, Haley. And looking at news across America, as the government shutdown enters its 16th day, government officials hint that an end to the stall is near. And the shutdown is a very controversial issue that has left many affected and wondering why. Here's what you need to know. Our government shut down on October 1st after the Republicans and Democrats failed to negotiate a budget by the deadline for the next fiscal year. When a budget is not passed on time, government operations cease to avoid spending on an unknown budget. This ended up furloughing more than 800,000 government employees until the operations restart. Economic analysts estimate the shutdown will cost the economy an estimated $55 billion for a 3 to 4 week shutdown. The reason the two parties failed to reach an agreement involves the Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. In the negotiations made by the Republican Party with next year's federal budget, legislators inserted deals to end Obamacare entirely. Because Democrats favor the Affordable Care Act, those negotiations were not accepted, and the Republicans refused to agree on a budget under any other circumstances. So the deadline passed and the government shut down. However, officials said an end to the shutdown is near. Last night, the Republicans issued a deal to end the shutdown and fund the government through mid-January, but negotiations are currently still underway. The last government shutdown happened in 1995 and lasted 21 days into 1996. This time, more than 74% of Americans disagree with how Republicans are handling the negotiations, and that's according to a poll by USA Today. Political analysts predict this shutdown to play a major role in upcoming elections. And in news around the world, a magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck the central Philippines yesterday morning, killing hundreds of people and destroying some of the country's most historical churches, including the Lobach Church in Bohol, built by the Spanish in the 17th century. As power remains out across the area, 2 more aftershocks hit, rated at 5.0 magnitude. The death toll continues to rise, and officials report more than 159 have been injured. And in the limelight this week, where we highlight the most talked about entertainment news, on its Jessica Langford noticed a new celebrity trend for the fall that has nothing to do with fashion. Jessica?
That's right. As the cold weather settles in, some celebrities are getting cozy with the start of cuffing season. For those that don't know, cuffing season has been dubbed as the time of the year when you find a significant other to entertain during only the colder months of the season. Some celebrities such as Cassie and P. Diddy show off their private time to the world during this season. We caught a glimpse of their cozy moment via Cassie's Twitter account earlier this week. Some celebs such as Little Scrappy and Bambi spend their time at events with family and friends supporting breast cancer with BET and Planned Parenthood. And for Big Sean and Naya Rivera, the rapper used his cuffing season to actually pop the big question to his Glee star girlfriend. I guess we'll be seeing more of them when the snow melts. And on the music scene, some hot videos have been dropping this week. Janelle Monáe graced us with the visuals for her song, Prime Time, featuring Miguel. And speaking about time, Paris Hilton released her new song, Good Time, featuring Lil Wayne. I'm definitely curious to see about her album when it comes out. On October 18th, the latest thriller, Carrie, debuts in theaters near you. This 1976 remake features a shy high school teenage girl with telekinesis powers. The star of the movie, Julianne Moore, is Carrie's overprotective and deeply religious mother. This movie that will have you on the edge of your seats. Definitely don't want to miss that coming out this week. And that's all for the entertainment in this limelight.
Hey guys, with homecoming being right around the corner, I put together 2 styles that will be sure to turn heads. So first, I did a formal, flirty look, and this includes a nice, cute, sleek, tight-fitting dress. I got this from Macy's, so check it out. Also paired with a graphic, really busy necklace to match the dress, and accessorized with a nice little silver clutch, and topped off with nice, fun, flirty heels. Second, if you're not into the fun, flirty look, you can also play it off with a more laid-back, casual look. So here I paired hot, metallic purple leggings, high-waisted, with a nice silver belt topped with a blue shirt, and with some fun, funky shoes. They're Jeffrey Campbell. So these are your 2 looks, and let me see what you guys did for this homecoming season. So these are my 2 looks, and Olivia O'Dell dug into her makeup bag to show us the right way to match these looks.
Hey guys, homecoming season is upon us. What better way to make your homecoming night special than to have a fresh face of makeup? Okay, first you want to have a good clean base using a proper foundation. For this night you might not want to use a lot because you don't want to end up sweaty looking at the end of the night. Then to add a little bit more shimmer to the eye, you want to apply a light color foundation right in the tear ducts. This will open up the eye, and in pictures it also looks great because you look like you have more awake eyes. Then to the lid, you want to add a little bit darker shade than the shade you put on your inner tear ducts. This just gives the eye a little bit more glamour. Then to open up the eyes a little more, we're going to add a little bit of a dark brown shadow right in the crease. This gives a more open-eyed effect. Then to add a little bit more depth to the eye, we're going to go in with a dark gray. Then continuing with that dark brown color, we're going to go right on the lower lash line. Now we're going to take a brown eye pencil and just line the inner waterline. We're going to take that brush and smoke it out a little bit. Now we're going to go back in with that brown pencil and line just half of the upper lash line, giving the eye a little bit more smoky effect. And go in with your brush and smudge it out. Now just add your favorite mascara. Just add your favorite lip color. And now you're ready for your perfect homecoming night.
Again, that was on it, Olivia Odell. Join me in my closet and Instagram your outfit of the night at _Kobe Cheese. Remember, your style is on the inside, so why not express it on the outside? Back to you, Angel.
All right, thank you, Colby. And in our weather headlines this week, I don't know if you've noticed, but the cold temperatures have moved in, unfortunately. And on its Lane Wallace has kept an eye on the sky and has more on what we can expect for the next 7 days. Lane.
Thanks, Angel. I hope everyone's soaked in the sun this weekend because we're in for a cloudy week. The high for today is 60 and mostly sunny. For your Thursday, expect a high of 61 and some morning showers. To kick off your weekend, expect a high of 62 and partly cloudy. Saturday will reach a high of 61 and partly cloudy, but be sure to wear a jacket in the morning because the low is 39. On Sunday, we'll reach a high of 59 and sunny, and next Monday we'll reach a high of 63 with a low of 45 and mostly sunny. Tuesday, pack a light jacket. The high will be 63 and sunny. And Steve and Susie's are proud to show off their adorable pets. First, we have Julie, a silky terrier, who's keeping inside on this chilly day. Next up, Sarah the cat is the best packer in Jefferson City, making sure his mom has all her fall gear. And finally, Louie's taking a day at home to stay out of the cold weather, and he's hard at work. If you want to see your furry friends on it, send your pictures my way by tagging at Lane_Wallace or Stevens_Life on Instagram. Back to you, Angel.
Thank you, Lane. And in our sports corner this week, on it, Brittany Tett has been tracking the Stevens Stars and their mid-season matchups. And Brittany, the semester's halfway finished. Are the teams making any progress towards a winning season?
The soccer team went head-to-head with some of the most talented teams on their roster these past few weeks and was unfortunately on the big losing streak, at least until yesterday afternoon, that is. The team totally redeemed themselves by getting their first ever win against Faith Baptist Bible College. The Stars won 4-3. Coach Kennedy said they played the best soccer he has ever seen. Kennedy also said the win was definitely a team effort, but Kinsey Andrade was the player of the game for the Stars. Kinsey scored twice, and Kennedy said she really willed the team to victory in the end. The soccer team will be traveling to St. Louis on Saturday to play Missouri Baptist University. Volleyball has had a tough time getting a W lately. They lost to some very tough teams, including Columbia College, Peru State College, Missouri Baptist University, and Benedictine College. All three matches were close in score, but only losing their third match by 2 points. Samantha Beckley had 20 assists, and Tanya Avington had 8 digs for the Stars that night. The volleyball team's next game is home tomorrow against Fort Hays State University at 7, so be sure to come out and show your support. On Saturday, the cross-country team took a short trip to Fayette and to participate in the Central Methodist Gary Stoner Invitational 5K. Due to a lack of runners, Stevens again was unable to place as a team. However, senior Kaylin Crane placed 19th out of 54 runners with a time of 20 minutes and 53 seconds. While senior Danny Kelly finished exactly a minute after Crane with a time of 21 minutes and 53 seconds, crossing the finish line in 28th place. You can keep up with the scores and results of your favorite teams on the Stevens website, and be sure to like the Stevens College Athletic page on Facebook for the latest updates on the sports you love. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Brittany. But that's all the time we have this week. Be sure to check back next week for more news, of course. And don't forget to visit our website for 24-hour access to your news at stevens.edu/StevensLife. And you can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Stevens_Life. So follow us, like us, and tell us if news is happening where you are. And of course, thank you for watching. We'll see you back here next week.